Hey guys, Edwin Evers here, and I want to give you the OPTIMA month of May lake breakdown. This is just 3 baits that I think really shine during the month of May, and some different scenarios of what to look for when you go to your favorite body of water during the month of May right now. You know, this year the spawn's been a lot later, and 90% of the bass across America are spawning right now at the very first part of the month of May because we have a full moon. We've had a lot of cold fronts come through this year, and it's really pushed it back a little bit later. So when you get this video, when you watch this video and you go to the lake, those fish are they're gonna have spawned. They're gonna be guarding fry. Think about that. You know, they're gonna push those fry right out from that spawning bed up here on the bank, maybe to a dock or a stump out here in 3, 4, 5 foot of water, to where they can use that to kind of corral the fry right there and protect them. It could be a laydown, could be a dock pile and a stump, maybe a grass bed, a cattail clump. And when I go to catch those fish, I always think about topwaters because they push those fry to the top of the water column because it's warmer, and they can just protect them also with the surface as another backstop. Topwater, topwater, topwater. Remember that, month of May, topwater. One of my favorites is a Bullet Pop by Berkley. It's just a great topwater bait, kind of looks like a bluegill, you know, and you're just chugging it through the top of the water, going through those fry, and bass will explode on it. Just a great bait to throw. One of many topwaters, but a great bait to throw. Another one, you know, if you get a lot clearer water, is just a Wacky stick worm. You know, this bait is weightless. You throw it out there in the water column, you let it sink down through the water column next to that stump or that dock piling, grass bed, whatever it is. This thing right here will catch a lot of fish, largemouth, smallmouth, and everything in between. Just a great bait. But to remember, one key component, let it fall on slack line. You do not want to have your line tight when this falls, because it's going to pull the bait like this and it's not going to have as much action. When it falls on slack line, it falls vertically and it has a lot more action. Now, third, one thing that's completely different that you can't forget about, and one of the best things about the month of May, is the shad spawn. Shad spawn, when that water temperature gets to 68 degrees, 70 degrees, right in that time frame, they spawn in low light conditions. So they spawn all night and the first hour or two of the morning. It can go a little bit longer than that hour or two if you have a cloudy day, but one of the best baits is a spinner bait. Look for the shad spawn when you see birds. Like if you see birds lined up on a riprap bank or on a clay bank or around docks, you know, floating docks. Shad spawn on hard surfaces, so it's a fun thing. You know, another thing that you can tell that the shad spawn's going on is when you got a lot of shad following your bait in when you go to retrieve it in. That's the shad spawn, and it's a great time of the year to catch a lot of fish, and there's nothing better than just a 1/2 ounce spinner bait, tandem willow. That's the scenario I like. I've got a Berkley Power Swimmer as a trailer, just white. I'll make that a little more translucent if the water's clear, but a great time of the year to fish the month of May. Here's a few of the baits that I think are some of the best during May, and I hope it helps you guys catch some more fish. Thanks.